What up? It's your boy, Mr. Meter Blitz Entertainment. We on the spot with Blitz each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Make sure to lock in, tune in, hit the link in the bio. It's about to go down. In the building tonight, we got yours truly, the one and only, my boy Known, my mud brother. What up, boy?
What's good? What's good?
That name. I've been waiting for you to come on this joint, man. This boy busy, man. He be acting all Hollywood on me and shit. I don't know what time he be on. What's good with you?
I told you, I said, you gotta wait till I had something rolling. You know what I'm saying? Then I was gonna stop by.
No, man. We got real time in. Like, cause a lot of people say, yeah, I know him or this. We got real official time in. What makes you still have love for the music? Because a lot of people, like, after a certain time, they like, man, I tried it, it didn't work out, I'm done with it. Like, what makes you love the art so much?
I mean, it's just something I've been doing since a kid. It's the only thing I know how to do. It's the only thing I ever loved, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really look for like any type of crazy reward. The reward comes from your love of doing something. So I think a lot of people jump into the music business looking for something, looking for the popularity or looking for quick money or something. You know what I mean? Just to get my mind off things, I can go to the studio and just vibe and just be there. It's like my therapeutic spot, you know what I'm saying?
One thing I can say is you're not somebody who looks for validation. Like you've never been the type of person that waited for someone to say this is okay or this is not okay. You did what the fuck you wanted when you wanted because it's what you wanted to do. You feel me?
Facts. That's because if you're waiting for somebody, you're going to be waiting forever. A lot of people talk it. It's only a limit of a few that's going to actually walk it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get up and do it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be waiting for everybody else if you know what I'm saying? If you got to wait for, you know what I'm saying?
So let's get into it. So what I mean, besides the basics, what's the night and day difference of the industry from when you first fell in love with the music to right now, the present time? Like what's a night and day difference that you say I have to adjust to this or this ain't never gonna feel normal? Like what's the major difference that's always gonna stick out to you when it comes to the music?
I think adjusting to the internet, the algorithm of things. Before was talent. Like people used to sit at home and craft they bars or they work and try to give it the best that they can. Now it's like it's not so much talent. It's good to have the talent, but it is everything else aside from the talent is how much this person like you. You know what I'm saying? What this person doing, what this person's talking about. It's more about a person liking you than it is about talent, I think, now. And you got to stay in people's faces. You know what I mean? Back then, you could drop a project and a person listens to that joint for 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Now you drop a song, they gonna hear it for 2-3 days, maybe a week, 2 weeks tops, and then it's on to the next. So you don't really have to hold the project for real long and try to put your best work out, because it's like microwavable. It's like you gotta keep them coming. You know what I'm saying?
Big facts. So the other day I had mentioned to somebody, OYN, who was talking about MySpace. I brought up MySpace and he looked at baffled, like MySpace, what the fuck is that, OG? I mean, that shit made me feel old as fuck or whatever. It's like asking somebody about a floppy disk, like that era's dead and gone. How are you as an individual able to keep up with the times? Like how are you able to, because some people are stuck in a certain era and a certain time gap. How are you able to stay in with what's what? You feel me?
You could definitely get stuck in a gap if you're stuck in your ways, but I think just me having a recording studio is able to stay within a time, because you see a lot of new artists coming through. You see the new lingo, the way they talk, the way they dress, the way they make music, and you kind of stay hip to a lot of things. I always felt like having a studio is always good for me, because it's like a hub where the whole city comes to. So you might have cats from West Philly, North, Jersey, Delaware, all over. That's like the hub, and I kind of see what everybody's doing in their community through that hub. It's like without that studio, it's like you're lost. You're in your own world. You know what I'm saying? So I think definitely having a studio, and also, the podcasts and stuff like that, when different people come in, you get to see different walks of life.
I mean, you've managed throughout these years to still have the wave for the babes and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how was you able to?
For the babes and the skills that pay. You
No,
feel me?
facts. I mean, like you do. All jokes aside, you've been able to keep up with the times, bro. And I've seen people that for the record, we really grew up together. Like I've seen people we grew up together that I look at now and I be like, yo, they need to stop it. Like they still rolling up one pant leg. Like that shit over with. Like that shit. That's a dead era. I know Diddy. Like I look at you and I admire what you do because the love for it. Like you got that raw untapped in love. Like there's no, I don't want to do this no more. It's to me. Have you ever had the moment? Let me ask you that. Have you ever had the moment that you told yourself, I don't want to do this?
You definitely go through the moments because sometimes you see certain things that you used to like that ain't catching no more. Or sometimes, the young people try to make you feel like you're too old, you should not be doing this, that, third. But you know what I think? I think a lot of them youngins always refer to the older artists as old because they really can't compete with the older artists. If you put them in a cypher, if it come down to talent and you put them together, they can't compete. So I feel like that's their way of brainwashing people to get them out the way so they could move in the lane. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's my perception. You know what I'm saying? Because even look at the artists, the most greatest artists is in their 40s, hands down. Like,
big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Big facts.
You might have a couple good artists that's young, but most of them in their 40s. From every Chris Brown, Usher, the Hove, you know what I'm saying, the Kisses, these people we always gonna talk about for generations. They generational talent. Most of these new artists, they come and go. You know what I'm saying? There's no shot at them because some of them make great music, but for the most part, we're not gonna be talking about them like how we talk about the pioneers and the greats. You know what I mean?
I call them couple hit wonders. Cause you got your one hit wonders and you got couple hit wonders, and then you got niggas that drop album after album or whatever the case may be, and they're like Timberlands. You mean like Air Forces? I mean, it's something that's never gonna go out of style. Now I've watched you do this. You've tapped in to different cities, different genres, and you've linked up with artists and different hoods, and like you really head, shoulders, feet, you in this shit. Like
I'm just a fan of the art, man. Like I'm a person, if I see talent, I like it. I like to work with it. I'm just I just love it, bro. Like that's just what it is at the end of the day.
Does it pay the bills?
Yeah. For the last 13, 14 years, I've been going at it. And what you say is the love is, I develop a lot of different things as far as the podcast. I got the 6K cameras. I just jumped into the film. Shout out to Face Money. He kind of introduced me to the film. I always wanted to get into the movies and directing, so I'm gonna keep it a band. He brought me into the movie stuff. We done work with Clifton Powell, Mark John Jeffries, who played in he was like Biggie, Little C's in a Biggie movie.
Okay.
He played in Stuart Little. What's that? Losing Isaiah.
No, he got a catalog. He got a catalog.
But he just brought me in as a sound man because for years I've been doing the audio engineering, but I just feel like my love, like we live in a generation now where you could be anything you wanna be because all the technology is accessible to us now. Before it wasn't as accessible. You know what I mean? The studios was like $100,000 studios. Videos was $200,000 video. You can shoot a video now with your phone. So if anybody ain't doing what they want to do, it's because they're not working at it because everything is in front of us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I create so many different avenues to make money. But I like to do anything creative. So that's why I get the shirts and everything. I mean, creating nothing out of something.
Yeah, you have turned the love for the craft and you've monetized it to fit you in your life. You're able to pay your bills, you're able to take trips, because this nigga stay on some sort of flight, some sort of city, some sort of country, like this nigga really traveled for. So whoever say no one's still doing this shit, do it, pay the bills, the proof is in the pudding, nigga, open your eyes. But nevertheless, I want to ask you a question, and then obviously this is all opinion based. In the city, we're talking about, the city of Philadelphia. In your opinion, what are artists that came up and they don't have to be superstars? What are artists that came up in your era, whether it be battle artists or hip hop artists, or probably they did blow up, in your era that YNs today won't be able to, I guess, like you said, they would want them out the way, that to you they're still relevant because they still making moves or whatever the case may be. I mean, if you can name 2 or 3 niggas that you say he ain't never gonna go out of style, the hood gonna love him.
Honestly, not cause my man here, but Ness, man. Ness. Like we talked about that on our podcast, like how Ness transitioned himself. He like reinvented himself like 7, 8 different times. Like and he stays up with time. And I think he's the most consistent out of a lot of artists. Like he love it. He you see the cypher videos, you see the battles constantly, you see the videos. Like I think he's the most consistent out of everybody in that era. And you know, Reed Dollars is another one that he's active.
Reed Dollars.
It's a couple and a couple older ones that's coming back out now again, like Cheek Raw, and you know a lot of NH is coming back out. So you know they had a time, but I think Ness is the most consistent out all of them. To be honest, you know what I'm saying.
So now you know, and I'm gonna touch on this real quick, and I know people will say, oh, it's favoritism and it's bias because that's his man's. But in your opinion, what you think? Yeah, Ness nice. He got bars. I mean, whoever debates that is a fool. But why you think Ness never catapulted to that next level of superstardom?
I don't know. I ain't got no answer for that.
No answer.
Honestly. You know what I'm saying? He probably have a better answer than I would because he was actually in the shoes of, you know what I'm saying, when he was with the bad boy situation and stuff. I can't answer that.
All right, so you know me, they call me on the spot with Blitz for a reason. But I'm gonna say, in my opinion, it's because Ness is hardcore, like he raw. You feel me? And a lot of people, I think you have to be commercial.
I don't feel that way because Ness can make songs for anything. So I don't feel that way.
No. I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying, you know, what's the word? What's the terminology for actors that typecast?
Categorized.
Yeah. So what happens is they a lot of people put him in the pocket and said this is where Ness belongs. When I'm not saying that's where he belongs.
Right.
That's, in my opinion, that's what happened. You feel me? To where as though, for all they know, he could have been writing bars for your favorite rapper, but for whatever reason they put him, Ness the person, the individual, in that category. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I mean, but any which way, I don't want to, you know, dig too much into that. But nevertheless, no, let's digress real quick. As an individual, I want to ask you a question, and again, this is opinion based. Nobody come for nobody. This is opinion based. What does the word, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking you this. What does the word friend mean to you?
Somebody that's supposed to stick by you through thick and thin, ups and downs, always have your back. Somebody you confide in, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, loyal, respect.
Do you think their true friends are an endangered species?
Yeah, it's real limited. A lot of people you call friends is opportunists too. They only your friend. Is a limit to how far they're gonna rock with you. You know what I mean? If somebody offer them a better proposition somewhere else, they'll betray you for that. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the murders. A lot of murders in the city because shit like that. Niggas double cross their homie. They'll go out with their homie thinking that's their homie, never thinking nothing gonna happen to them, and their homie line them up.
Backdoor.
So yeah.
Backdoor without a case.
I value that a lot, man. I'm a person. I try to keep relationships with anybody I came across with. If you got good vibes and stuff, that's why I don't feel like I got no dirt on my name. Nobody can say nothing back because I really value that friendship thing, and I stand by all the morals and everything. I would never mess with my boys, girls, nothing. Like I'm real, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
dude.
You again been doing this music shit for a while. Do you think the reason I brought up friends is that the opportunist situation you say? You ever have friends say, no, you know, this much or that much? Like I know me, for an example or whatever, as I've grown, I've seen the fuckery that I've done as I was maturing or whatever, with you specifically as a friend or whatever, you know what I mean? And I said, damn, like, did this nigga let me rock, or did he put up with my fuck shit because he was used to me as an individual, or because he had the love for me, or is it because he know I wasn't coming from a place of malice?
A little bit of everything, nigga.
Fuck you,
like
nigga.
I already know you do a lot of dumb shit, but I already know your character, and I know I'm safe. I know if I'm around you, I know nothing gonna happen, and you know what I'm saying. Like we got that friendship as a child, but you do a lot of dumb shit, a lot of nut shit, a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And
Guilty.
I put up with it. I rock with it. You know what I mean?
Guilty. Yo, you don't know how many times this nigga like, damn, man, you on some nut shit. I'm saying, like you know how many times this bitch ass nigga try to, you know, go in the paint with me and shit. I'm like, no, all right, whatever. Like, I have a very bad temper with you.
That's your character, though, man. You've been like that since fucking school, nigga. Like, you would think you changed by now. You still the same nigga from fucking school, nigga. Like,
Guilty as fuck or whatever. But again, not everybody, niggas that don't know me for me, or niggas that don't know our history or whatever, might look at it like these niggas dysfunctional. Like, and for all they know, we fell off. I've never fell off with you, bro. We've always fought like cats and dogs, but you've always said shit to me, and at the moment you may think this nigga not listening, but I took that shit for heat, and I'm older than you, nigga. But you've always had that calculated way of thinking or whatever. You know what I mean? I always fuck with you because of that. I said, this nigga's smart. Like, this nigga's smart motherfucker, but you had to wait for the babe, so I know if I stuck around, I was getting the bitches too. As a man, no, like I've seen you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 because you just said something that's super true. Overall, character-wise, I've stood the same. Have I learned more? Have I matured? Obviously, but you as a person, there's nothing about you that cracked or folded or did any of that or whatever. Is it because, let's be honest with the people real quick, with the chat, the people watching over, because no one can't fold, or you got times where you've folded under pressure but no one can see it because you're that good at it? Talk to me.
I don't know.
You know, what I mean by that is like, man, I'm done with this shit. But you said it to yourself, and no one can see that I'm done with people, I'm done with music, I'm done. Or that never came to you as an individual. That's just not a part of your character.
I mean, I think everybody has that emotion. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the poker face. I just wear a poker face, and I try not to deal with emotion. You know what I'm saying? Because I might feel some type of way right now, walk in the room angry and ruffle some feathers, and might fuck up some relationships off something I feel temporarily. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of always think things in my head before I react. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even with issues with people, sometimes I be like, y'all want to go upside this nigga head. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I evaluate those situations like, damn, this nigga ain't got nothing going on. If I go upside this nigga head, most likely I'll probably get locked up, or he won't tell, or it's going to escalate something else. This nigga ain't got nothing to live for. He don't got nothing to show for it. You know what I'm saying? So I take the bigger loss to him. So I calculate everything.
You take the high road.
Yeah, I deal with certain issues, but I calculate everything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about being, and this thing, a lot of times people might take it as, oh, he's scared, he ain't react to this, react to that. But sometimes you gotta be smart, because in the streets of survival, like when I was younger, I felt like anybody who looked at me, I looked at them. Whoever take the eye off first was a sucker. And if we end up rumbling, we had to rumble, because that was just like like an intimidation factor in the hood. You only knew your 10-block radius. And then as you get older and you start traveling, you start seeing things, and you start owning things, and you be like, man, this ain't even worth my time. Like, a nigga just burnt me for $17,000 for a Benz I had. You know what I'm saying? Like, at that moment, if we're going to talk about how I react, at that moment, I was so hot. I was going by a neighborhood. I was stalking them down. I was trying to catch them. But then I really started thinking, I done made $17,000 like 6-7 times since he burned me. You know what I'm saying? So when you start thinking about it, I could do something to him and then be sitting in the cell making 50 cents a day over 17,000 that I just made. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to look at certain things and calculate your decisions.
So that's deep, because I was gonna bring that up and you brought it up yourself. So if you seen that man today, you just let him rock. You'll walk right by him.
I'm still gonna do something, but it might not be that severe, like how I was thinking when I first. Either way, he's gonna have to see me. So you know what I'm saying.
So
but it ain't gonna be to the extent that I felt at that moment, because my thing is betrayal. Like this come from somebody I knew for 15 years. somebody you call a friend. This is when we call the word the friend. You know what I'm saying? So I don't expect that from you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't question you. But then when you do sucker shit like that, it affects me more when there's a friend. If it's somebody on the street, I wave it off. You know what I'm saying? But when it's somebody I really know, that's the shit that ruffles me deeply. Like, damn, you a nut ass nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's more
and
that.
I hope when I do catch him, I hope he with his girl. I want to expose him. Like, man, suck a nigga.
As long as he ain't with the kids, man. Shit. Cause you old school, so I know you ain't gonna put hands on no man while you with his children, bro. Right?
Yeah.
All right, good. Wait, was that a year?
Yeah, no. He might have to be carrying them kids to work and age. 24/7. That's protection.
This nigga, bro. All right. Most underrated artist to this day, whether it be old school, new school, most underrated artist.
We talked about that. I think it's AZ. AZ to me is the most underrated.
Is that Nas man's?
Yeah. I feel like he never got his props. And he been fired since he first came in the game. It might have been because he was living Nas' shadow for a little bit, but I think AZ is the most underrated.
You don't think it's Jadakiss?
Nah, Jada's on everybody's list.
Yeah, but Jadakiss never got that, like the real stardom. Like so you think Jada hit the levels he's supposed to hit?
If we in the room, we name top 10 rappers, Jadakiss always gonna come up on the list, and most people.
I see what you're saying.
AZ will never come up in nobody's list.
Okay,
they'll look past him. Man.
Understood. All right, so if you could collab with any one artist, who would it be and why? I know your answer, nigga. Tell the people. What's your answer? Who would it be?
And they guess the letters to spell.
Nas.
But look, that's more of a personal thing. But if I was trying to collab with somebody to try to make a record, a hit, it'd probably be like Chris Brown.
That's smart. Most niggas wouldn't say Chris Brown. They'll pick him up.
If I got that one shot, like, yo, you could collab with anybody, and I'm like, this gonna make me or break me, I'm taking Chris Brown all day. But for my personal preference, it'd be Nas, because then I felt like the icing on the cake. You know what I mean? I did everything. I felt like, you know what I mean?
What's the biggest the people you feel as though the people should know about you that you feel as though is a misconception that people may have about you as an individual?
Everybody struggle. I think everybody look at me like everything was already there. Like, I look at people like, damn, if I had anything you got, I'd be doing this, that, third. You got this because you good, this, that. But people don't know why everybody's out there popping bottles, going out clubbing, buying the new sneaks. I was in the crib stacking money, buying $2,500 keyboard, $5,000 beat machine, $4,000 mic. While everybody having fun, now you see it now. As years went by, now you see it all put together. You be like, damn, he got it. But people don't know the struggle that it took to get everything. You know what I mean? I went through a phase where my house was going to foreclosure. I went through so much stuff that people don't even know. And at the same time, I done had people living in my house. I'm going through foreclosure, bills getting cut off. But in everybody's eyes, it's like, damn, he got it. Everybody bang with him. He got everything going on. I guess that's what you say. Like, I don't show. You know what I'm saying? So everybody struggle, man. Everybody go through struggle at different stages in their life. And I
think you the king of bounce back, bro, because your bounce back be so smooth that you would never know that there was a downtime. You feel me? Like no one would ever know. It's like no one looked like he had it going the whole time. And Ness just said it in my office. Like, y'all niggas always had studios here, studios there, da 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 da. You know what I mean? Because you'll never, and people attach me to you.
It's the bounce back comes from, it's just the urge of always wanting to be a 1% better every day. So when you constantly, like, my mind is not on, it's a saying, you tell me who you're with, I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah.
I don't hang with a lot of people that go out clubbing every day. I don't hang with people that just sit around the house doing nothing every day. And if you want to hang with me, most likely you got to catch me in my studio where I'm working at or what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because every day I'm thinking of, how could I be better for the next day? What else could I put money into? What else could I do? So that's why the bounce back game be looking like that, because every day I'm calculating, what can I do?
How can I level up? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to fall off.
Yo, but look, I'm gonna tell you, I've gotten so much pussy based off you, my nigga.
I know.
I'm gonna keep it authentic, bro. You know how many times, bro, I'll be like, yeah, this is mine and known studio. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it authentic, nigga. So many times that I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, this is me right now. It's my office. This technically is my shit because I put the majority of the bread into it. But I got what I got now because of the frame of mind that I was able to see fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? Like there was times where you'd be like, cause y'all niggas ain't pitching in, so y'all don't understand what the fuck it is I'm feeling. And I'll laugh it off and I remember the looks you used to give me and I'm like, damn, this nigga really mad or whatever. And now in hindsight, I go back and I look and I'm like, ew, I was on nut shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate, no funny shit, I appreciate you not saying, fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I was able, and obviously you didn't give me no fucking bread for this, but I did this because of conversation I've had with you or whatever, the way you moved and the way you know, like Jay-Z say, you know how to move in a room full of vultures, my nigga. You feel me? And seeing that, I'm like, ew, all right, I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna get that. I see my man fucking moving or whatever. You motivated me in a lot of fucking ways, my nigga.
A lot of people that you know, the thing is when people is not putting into what your vision, it's easy for them to crumble your empire and walk away because they didn't lose nothing.
Facts.
So it affects the person that's putting in. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Like if you're the person putting in and you let somebody else crumble your empire, they get to walk away and go home like nothing. You're the one that lost thousands of dollars, and now that you got your own spot, you kind of see it.
I see it.
Kind of see the bills and anything you got to pay.
I see it.
You can't be playing with it. But I always saw the potential. I always knew you had something.
Stop. Say no, real talk, bro. Like I really see you as my mother brother. Whenever I speak to anybody about you, I always say that's my brother. Like, you don't fuck with no more. I'm like, bro, you don't have to chill with somebody every day and talk to them every day in order for that to be your guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you agree with that? Like, we go.
That's fact. I think, but if you busy, people respect that. Like you're supposed to be busy. You're not supposed to be chilling with somebody every day. Because obviously, if you're chilling with somebody every day or talking to somebody every day, y'all both ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know who your homies is. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's people I don't talk to for months, and when I talk to them, it's like I talked to them yesterday. You know what I mean?
Big facts.
It's the people that get offended when you don't talk to them for a long time. And that's because they ain't got nothing going on with themselves. So they get mad because they wasting time somewhere. And they want to waste your time.
Big facts. Have you ever been, well, of course you have, around someone who you can feel, like, you know how some people like, I can feel this nigga don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been around the kind of person? And if you have, how do you just disattach yourself, or you make it known to that person that you know, or whatever? How do you deal with, just call it what it is, just a hating ass individual? Like, how you deal with that?
I just stay away, man. There's a couple people I know that just envious. You know what I'm saying? Instead of leveling up themselves, they just envious. I just remove myself from them. They gonna talk and just give a fuck about that.
No. If I'm gonna go straight left real quick. If no one could have any power, what would it be and why? Curious. What would it be?
I probably want to have multiple means, like duplicate myself so many areas so I could do so many things at once. You know what I mean?
That's indicative of who you, that's a real known as answer. I'm dead. That's because it's indicative of who you are, because you feel as though if you was able to do multiple things, your empire would be phenomenal.
Yeah, facts. Hell yeah.
Not trying to be funny, bro. What's up with your weight, bro? Like, my nigga, you go up, down, skinny, fat, fit, not fit, eating fucking spinach and with fucking, I'm like, tuna with no mayonnaise and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on? And one day you eating burgers and cheesesteaks. Like, what's up?
Hey, yo, that's facts, man. Like, I'm gonna get it together, man. You know what it is for me to stay in shape, I gotta stay in a boxing gym. I gotta have a boxing mentality and stay in a boxing gym, because that's the only thing that keeps me wanting to stay in shape. When you're in the gym and somebody putting hands on you and you know they really can't beat you, but they beating the shit out you because you're out of shape. So every time I go to the gym, that keeps me in shape. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta get it together anyway. But you want to see a big change. It's gonna come, and I'm gonna stay down. I ain't going back up. Like my step pop, you know, he just went through a. This is another thing that changed my perception of it. My step pop just had heart surgery. So, you know, they had to open him up. They had to remove like 3 arteries from his arms and stuff like that and put it in his heart. So, and that all comes from eating bad. You know what I'm saying? We at the age where we got to take care of ourselves. We be eating like we kids still. You know what I'm saying? Just drinking whatever we want, soda all the time, cheesesteaks and all types of stuff. But somebody told me, she said, a female friend of mine told me, she says, yo, eat every day like eat like it's your last meal. So that you know, I keep that embedded in my head. I'm like, eat like if it's your last meal. So every last meal I eat is going to be a good meal. You know what I mean? So I'm changing that.
Bro, I got diagnosed with diabetes type 2 the other day. And I'm like, damn. I like, damn. That shit fucked me up. I'm on some shit now called Ozempic. And I done lost like 15 pounds.
That's better than the other joint you had.
Fuck out you, bitch ass nigga. The other day, somebody seen me and said, yo, my nigga, you lost a lot of weight. I capped. I was like, yeah, I've been in the gym. Cap. I've been taking this Ozempic shit. That shit worked miracles. I think that when you lock in and you're disciplined, you be running from your crib to South Street. From your crib to Pat Steaks. I used to see that shit. I said, damn, this nigga's serious about losing weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's serious about, I wasn't joking about the tuna with no mayo. Like, this nigga with mustard. Bro, am I capping? Like, you really did that shit?
No. When I get in my bag, I start working like two times a day. I start getting in my bag. Like,
is it the discipline? Is because you got too much going on right now? Or?
It is, but you got to understand music and working out. That shit's like the music business and working out is like the yin and yang. It's like when I was young and we used to box. Like you running, you training, you waking up early, you eating good, and then late at night you go to the studio, you eat bad, everything closed, you go to party. So it's like the yin and the yang. So it's hard to balance that. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Look at Zab Judah. Zab Judah, once he started rapping and started hanging with the rappers, he started losing fights. Roy Jones started rapping, this, that, third, get knocked out. Adrian Broner started hanging with the rapper, he get all fat. And you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. It's like you got to pick one.
Yeah.
So if you're a boxer, man, and you serious about it, I mean, stay away from the entertainment shit, man.
Yeah.
Shit gonna sidetrack you.
Stay away from the nightlife. Cause a lot of people tell me you in the club all the time. Now I'm in there working now. You know what I mean? Like as I get older, my priorities change or whatever the case may be. What can we expect from Known? Whether it be projects, whether it be, you know, business, what do you have coming up? What do you have going on that we can expect from you and look forward to?
So right now, I open up a new studio. I'm not going to get a location, but if you want the location or if you want to work, hit me up on Instagram at Known Records, KNOWNRECORDS. Open up a studio in Northeast Philadelphia near Red Line Road. We spent like $65,000 building the studios. It's about $100,000 worth of equipment in there. You want to expect...
so don't be asking them about why the hours cost this much. Yeah. Nigga... This is what it costs.
Time is money now, man. For a long time, I was giving cats a lot of cheap prices because I'm an artist and I come from I understand the artistry of all the things you got to pay for. You got to pay for the studio time, the videos, the promotion, the features, the beats. So I understood that. So I was always looking out for artists. But by me looking out for artists, giving them cheap deals, you get a lot of bullshit artists that just be strangling through and playing it for their mans. They're not really trying to do nothing.
Coming with 60 niggas.
Yeah, 60 niggas to pay $40 an hour. So now my price is a little more up, and I'm catering more to the serious artists. But on top of that, I got the studio. Also got the podcast. Cats want to rent some podcast space. But we also got our own podcast that we just dropped Saturday. Our first episode was Friday. We did the podcast thing before. But this time we reinventing, we doing something new with that. I'm dropping a song a month, a video a month, and a bunch of content through the month. And,
you working?
And we doing the film stuff. So we got shout out to Face, got like 6 films we're gonna be doing this year, and just active.
So you producing, you acting, you doing both?
I wanted. It's great because I wanted to jump into the director seat, but after me watching all the time it takes to do a film, like a 3-minute clip could take about 4 hours, just the different angles you hitting. It's so strategic. It's the timing got to be right, the sun got to be right, the light got to be right. So many people in an organization that got to come together at the right time to make something happen. Where music is just a vibe. You could just vibe, drink, chill, put something together. You don't like it, delete it. So I don't like all the work that comes to the film stuff. So I'm just doing right now. I'm just doing the audio.
Too much moving parts.
Yeah.
Too much moving parts. I want to ask you a question that I was about to round off this interview and close it out, but I want to ask you a question real quick. Why do you think a lot of these YNs and a lot of these artists book studio time with producers, and he's the only one making music, but he come with 10, 15 homies? Like, what's the point of that?
Probably validation from their homies. They make it for their block. They don't really see outside the individuals that they hanging with. As long as they can make their man say he hot or he bang with it, and they can take it to the car and spin it, that's what it is. Or they probably all put their money together to come in a session. But I don't like it, honestly, because you want a good project, but it's hard for me as an engineer to really tune into your music, and you got 100 people behind me talking a whole bunch of war stories, and it's just too much going on in the studio where you can really focus on a track. You know what I'm saying? It's too much different energy.
Distraction.
So I like to work with people individually. That way I could tune into your stuff and really, I mean.
Understood. All right, so before we get up out of here, bro, let me tell you this, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you this a million times. I was proud of you when we was young, and I'm even more proud of you now as grown as men.
When we was young, I had the baddest Johns.
You had a lot of. Let's keep it all the way authentic.
Let's say it on. You know what I mean?
You and them nut ass braids. I used to be like, look at this nigga long hair. I hope them joints fall out. He had all the bitches though. No, I'm capping. I ain't never hate on them like that. But you definitely did have all the bitches. And the one bitch I was in love with, and Roberto Clemente, I ain't gonna say a name. When I seen you in the hallway with it, I wanted to beat you the fuck up, nigga. I wanted to beat you the fuck up.
What is it? What did it begin with?
You drawing with an E, nigga.
With an E?
Yeah, with an E. So like, I would listen. I would never forget this shit, bro. I don't want to go down memory lane, but I'm gonna do it. I remember I was so pressed for this shorty, bro. I got one of them jumbo size Valentine's cards for Valentine's or whatever. I mean, that's all cute. I got the little jumbo size envelope, put it in there. So I'm about to walk to her classroom to present this joint to her. She walking down the hallway with this bitch ass nigga. And I took the card and put that joint behind my back and turned to I'm like, oh, this nut ass nigga holding hands.
I mean, see that's what I get. I had a lot of that growing up, man, because I waited for the babes, man.
And then he was just on the news rapping. This was like 2 days after he did some shit on the news rapping. I said, this nut ass nigga, he's on the news. He got the waves, he got the braids. He just that nigga, bro. Like, do you remember when you was on the news rapping?
Yeah, I got the footage.
So I think that you already had the looks, no Diddy, my nigga. I think you being on the news rapping was like a.
Yeah, that was like 9th grade. But at that time, we was, shout out to Willie Torres because he had the Felton and he promote a lot of boxing fights. And since we was boxing at his gym, he had me perform at the Felton nightclub when they were doing boxing promotions. And we was on TV a couple times. We was on TV there. We was on TV for Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson had a hip hop boot camp. Mm-hmm. Me and my homie, we was like top 3 out the whole U.S. And that joint aired on. I remember coming to the hood and the cats like, yo, you on TV? I saw you on. So it's been like that for a long time. So I think as I got older, like once I bought my crib, like 21, I kind of fell back and I just started recording everybody and I played a back row and I was more quiet. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think you would always be a legend in the city, bro. Because anybody who ever tried a hand at this music shit or trying to hand at this music shit, somehow, some way, your name enter these rooms or whatever. You know what I mean? And again, that's not because you my man. These is facts. I've been places where your name come up and I'll just smile and shit. I mean, I won't even say that I know you because niggas is Joe as shit, but I'll be like, oh shit, okay, so I'm on my guy and shit or whatever, and your name come up. I need you to exit with a words of encouragement or a positive message for the YNs that's coming into this music, what would be, your words to them? Anybody watching this right now that might be thinking about doing music or doing music, what's the message you may have for them?
Just keep doing what you're doing. Not all advice is good advice. And if you got a vision, just keep at it, man. A lot of people project their fears on you, so and a lot of the fears come from the people closest to us, like our parents and stuff like that. Although they want the best for us, they can't see that because we grew up in the struggle. So just keep working and watch the people you're around, because the people you're around could definitely bring you down. It could be one person that's with you that do the wrong shit, and y'all all going up top, you know what I'm saying, and ruin your whole life.
Big facts. So this your boy, Mr. Meter Blitz Entertainment, on the spot with Blitz each and every Tuesday, 8 p.m. in the building today. We have my boy Known. He a fucking legend. If you didn't know him, now you know him. You feel me? Remember, fellas, ladies, not all good money. Not all money is good money. And let me explain this to y'all. If you got a real one by your side, keep them, because they endangered species. It's your boy, Mr. Meter Blitz. We tapping out. We rolling out. Knowing I appreciate you. You a good boy. We out this joint. Let's go.